Hello everyone, it's Annabella here. This week I wanted to do a reading I'm personally curious about. Last week, Weibo kind of exploded on Luhan's birthday because Guan Xiaotong didn't post a birthday message. She hasn't missed a single year since they started dating 7 years ago. Some might say it's not a big deal, but for celebrities, social media matters. It's not just about the post, it's about what they're choosing to show the public. Even small gestures can make a statement. So, with all the breakup rumors floating around, I just wanted to check in with the cards and see what's going on between them. As always, this is just a celebrity reading for entertainment. I don't know them personally, so take it with a grain of salt. Let's get started with the first card, the Page of Pentacles. I'm not totally sure if this card is representing one of them or just the energy around the situation, but if it is pointing to one of them, I feel like it might be Guan Xiaotong. The Page of Pentacles often represents someone young with a grounded, studious energy, someone focused on growth or work, and I get the sense that she might be shifting her focus more toward her career right now. Let's say in the context of a love reading, especially as the first card, I don't really feel much emotional energy coming from it. It's not a card that screams romance or connection, so I do wonder if maybe the feelings aren't as strong as they used to be, or if the relationship isn't in a place where it can be sustained long term any longer. But let's see what the rest of the cards have to say before jumping to conclusions. The second card is the Eight of Swords, which usually represents being trapped, restricted, or stuck. Honestly, that kind of makes sense here. They've been together for so long that the relationship might actually define them publicly more than they define themselves as a celebrity, if you understand what I mean. I get the sense that once they went public 7 years ago, things shifted, especially in terms of their careers. Guan Xiaotong's dramas aren't as popular and Luhan isn't really a big deal anymore. I used to be his fan, so I remember those days when he was. So, putting this together with the first card, I'm honestly starting to think they may have already broken up, or at least drifted apart in a way that makes moving forward really difficult. The third card is the Nine of Cups. Now, even though this is a Cups card, I want to point out that it's not really about romantic love between two people. It's more about personal happiness and emotional fulfillment on an individual level. It's the kind of card that says, I'm good on my own. So, in the context of asking whether they're still together, this card makes me think that if they did break up, they're probably at peace with it, or that it has been some time. There's no heavy or sad energy here. So, yeah, this spread isn't as gloomy as I might have expected. It's almost feel like the emotional weight has already passed. Next, we have the Judgment. I find the Judgment card a little hard to explain sometimes, but I usually see it as a confirmation card. It shows up when something is being revealed or finalized, like the results is coming in. And in this case, considering Guan Xiaotong didn't post anything on Luhan's birthday, that action already felt like a quiet statement. Like she was saying, yeah, we're no longer together. Judgment is a card of transition, of moving from one phase to another, and it can be life-changing. It doesn't always mean something dramatic or loud, but it usually marks a turning point. So, pair with the rest of the spread, it really feels like this relationship has reached its conclusion and they're both accepted it. Lastly, Five of Wands. So, since this is the last card and it came after Judgment, it took a little longer to shuffle than the first four. I know I edited the video, so you might not notice, but it was definitely a bit of a wait for this one. I do feel like this card reflects the current situation. Things might not be as intense anymore, but there were definitely tensions and conflict around the Weibo post. Now it seems like they're just letting people sort it out on their own, slowly accepting the changes they've made to their relationship. I feel like the cards answer my initial curiosity, and I really hope they both find fulfillment in their careers or in relationships or just do whatever makes them happy. But that's it for today. I hope you enjoy the reading. If you're interested in more celebrity readings, let me know in the comments. And if you like a private reading, feel free to reach out to me via email or through my Etsy store. My contact details are in the description. But as always, when watching celebrity tarot readings, remember to stay logical and take everything with a grain of salt. Tarot is about energy and energy shifts. So keep that in mind. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.